So you're just gonna go ahead and automatically compress them all down then?
Yep.
Okay.
Turn the nuggets into ingots, and then the ingots into blocks. And please, sir, can I have another chest?
I'm gonna reserve comment for that.
For the time being, it'll do going that way. And then it'll become to a point where, like, the stuff like the zombie flesh, the rotten flesh, I don't want that. So I'll just void that or something.
Mm-hmm.
Bones I won't want either. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I certainly agree with you. Rotting flesh, the bones, about once a month I have to go into my crawl space and just clean the place out.
Right, let's see if this works now. Let me turn them on and see what happens. Bang, bang, bang. Let's have it going full pelt.
Yep, there comes tons of them dropping down.
I just want to run it long enough to see a gold block come out, really. That'd be the best thing, but...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's working though, isn't it? Look at it shooting through it all. Oh.
Yeah.
There's lots of waste stuff, but look at the pearls coming through. The amount of pearls you get.
See, you've got an ender spawner, what, skellies, zombies?
It's actually an ender spawner, a wither skeleton spawner, and a zombie pigman spawner.
Oh, okay.
The wither skeleton spawn I was going to use as the my XP farm here, so that I can collect skulls while I'm doing it.
So that's where the coal is coming from then.
Yeah, I suddenly came up with the idea of, having infinite coal would be great. So I'm going to do another wither skeleton spawner for that.
Okay. Wow, look at it go.
Oh, there's the flaw in my plan.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the auto crafting table. Look at what it's doing.
So it's just stacking them up.
I wonder why it's doing that. Because when I use, when I put the machine in to create diamond, it doesn't do it like that. It doesn't stack up 64 coal in one block and then work its way around.
Mm-hmm.
But just for that time we ran it, we've got nearly enough coal to make a diamond though. Although, I think with the amount of time I've spent working on it and killing things and building things and all that lot, it probably would have been quicker just to go and mine the diamonds.
Just to go find them all.
Yeah, far quicker. And I did have to go for quite a lot of them to make that water pump for sucking stuff out of the dome, so it really had to use about 11 diamonds in total.
Wow.
Oh, I don't understand that. Why is it doing that? Is it because I'm putting them in from the wrong side or something?
Is there a wrong side on a crafting table?
I don't think so. I really wouldn't think so.
I wouldn't have thought so.
Yeah.
Hey, Kee-ebs.
Hey there, buddy.
He enjoyed himself in the Twilight Forest the other night. Actually, he'll still be in the Twilight Forest.
Cool. That was his first trip, wasn't it?
No, he came in with us that time.
Are you still in the Twilight?
Here.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess so. I guess it's Dwindon that hadn't been then.
No, he was with us as well. All four of us went to the Twilight Forest that one time.
Oh, God. That was pre-vacation. I can't remember.
Where the hell am I?
It was like a lifetime ago. Lost in the Twilight Zone, are you?
Did you waypoint the entrance to the Hollow Hill? Want me to come get you?
Excuse me.
I have a marker.
There's a marker.
Is that a squid that just fell through?
Cool. Come to Atlantis.
Yep. Yeah, well, just above us here is I've got the two airlocks getting out, and I've had to make a barrel to put these sinking sacks in because I'm getting so many of them. Ridiculous. Especially in XP farms and everything. Like the one I've got is out in the meadows and there's no water around. Only in my XP farm, so they keep drowning in there, and the zombies keep picking it up and bringing it back.
Awesome. Alright, well, I'm gonna AFK for a moment and go get me another cup of coffee.
Okay.
I'm back in just a second.
I have a little something to show you, Kee-ebs.
Can I get there without drowning?
Yes.
Damn, that's a bug tower. And that's a lot of transposers.
Sure is. Come to the dome. About 120 of them. Took me days to mine enough stuff to make them.
Wow, ender pearls. Pigman. Enderman.
Yes, and wither skellies for the coal equals diamonds.
Wither.
I'm having a problem with the compressing section. Remember how I turned coal into diamonds? Well, I am sure it didn't stack it to 64 before moving on to next slot. Like the nuggets are doing here.
Feed into top?
Maybe. We'll try it.
Back again.
Yay.
Yeah. I was catching up earlier with some of my videos and trying to... I saw GOG has a new one out I need to watch. After a 2-week hiatus.
Yeah.
And John Lee, and got caught up with Angry Joe. Angry Joe and Total Biscuit finally played each other in their Blood Bowl tournament they're having.
All right.
Yeah, that was an epic match. Oh man, it's worth watching. It was so funny.
Nope.
Definitely a not safe for work because of because of Angry Joe's mouth.
Well, Blood Bowl does that to you, honestly.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I mean, do you have it? I play it with my brother, but it's really frustrating, is that putting it mildly.
That was definitely part of it. The other part, oh, he went off on like the first 5 minutes of the game. He's going on a rant with Total Biscuit about. He was like, "So let me get this straight. You set this tournament up. This was your idea. You're the one that came up with the tournament and said, and your first 4 opponents are the first 4 who are the only 4 opponents who happen to have never played Blood Bowl before." So he said, "So you've been nothing but fed for the last 4 rounds. So that you're sitting there with that damn bull centaur, and now you're playing against me with all this stuff."
Which is probably correct.
And Total Biscuit's like, I don't know what you're talking about. It was totally random. Are you besmirching something? Are you implying something? But it was an awesome match.
What do you think?
Is it going through now, or are they still stacking up?
They're still stacking up.
Huh.
Have another engine and wooden transport pipe?
Only other thought is orientation. Put them in from left side.
Uh-oh. I'm getting Kee-ebified.
Indeed. I'm glad I came back. If I'd been AFK much longer, I'd been surrounded in tubes and boxes and wouldn't have been able to move.
Oh, and by the way, Kee-ebs, where the heck is my Soul Stealer 5 sword? Can't find it anywhere.
He's in work mode.
Yeah.
gotta step back.
I tell you, I've been getting a bunch of different, pre-order notices in my mailbox and stuff like that, and after seeing Aliens and Sim City now, I don't know if I will ever pre-order anything again,
No, it's a good point, because
You gave me the sword, didn't you?
If XCOM were to come out, if XCOM hadn't come out when it did, if it was coming out this next month or something like that, I probably wouldn't pre-order it, just for that very reason.
If not, I'll give it back. Been okay, bro? How have you been?
Yeah.
Nah, it's okay. You can keep it. Teasing.
I mean, I wouldn't anyway, because most of the time now, the bonus you get for pre-ordering is bloody same Fortress 2 stuff. I just don't want it.
Have an engine and wooden transport pipe?
Yeah, those on the wall there.
But it's good to see, with Sim City, there's been some major consequences with that. I mean, the CEO of the company has even stepped down and lost his job. I don't think because of Sim City, but I think that was probably the final nail in the coffin on all the crap that has been going on.
Well, what's the main problem with it? I mean, I've looked at it and I just not like the gameplay at all from it.
The biggest issue with it that people have been having has been the always on.
Turn the pipe for me.
The always online DRM stuff. That's been causing people the most problems because people, you know, you paid $60 for a game and you can't play it. And it's a situation of, you know, you kind of expect bugs and stuff like that with a multiplayer game, but this is essentially a single player game. I mean, SimCity has always been a single player game.
Which pipe don't have wrench.
And you get into, after that, you get into all the issues of the lies that they have told, and they have been flat out lies that they have told about the game and why it needs to be always on and that sort of thing. And it's like, you know, politicians get caught this way all the time. You know, politicians will lie about something, and then 15 minutes later, 20 minutes later, someone has gone onto the internet and found a video of them doing something, and it's like, you know, you think after a certain point that politicians would learn that we've got this thing called the internet now. So you need to quit telling your lies, because people are going to find out in about 30 minutes whether you're telling the truth or not, and plaster it all over YouTube and everywhere else.
Yay.
You'd think game companies in particular would be a little smarter than that.
Awesome, man. You sold it.
Companies made up entirely of programmers and stuff. Well, not the heads of them, but the lower echelons made up of programmers and developers and stuff. You think they would realize that you can't tell a lie about a game, because within a day or so the hackers are going to have it ripped all apart and find out whether you're telling the truth or not.
How are you, G?